All right, welcome to the 2022 Heart of America Athletic Conference Football Media Day. Really excited to hear from Grandview University as we prepare for the upcoming season. Excited to have student athletes and coach here. Let's hear from the student athletes first. We'll go ahead and start with Johnny. Go ahead and introduce yourself with your name, year, and hometown.
Yeah, my name is Johnny Sullivan. I'm from Clinton, Iowa, and I'm a sixth year, so whatever that makes me. I think I had a COVID year and then a redshirt year, so I'm the old guy on the roster.
Yeah. Kaim, same question for you. Name, year, and hometown.
My name is Kaim Mosley. I'm going into my senior year, and I'm from Ames, Iowa.
And Coach Woodley, go ahead and introduce yourself and years as head coach at Grandview.
Joe Woodley, head football coach Grandview, and I'm heading into my fourth year.
Coach, let's start off with you. Tell us a little bit about these two guys you have joining you and how proud you are to have them be Vikings.
Very proud. Both kind of came here in maybe in a little bit different way. Just starting with Johnny, we thought we had Johnny out of high school, and he kind of got a last second offer, at a higher level at the University of Northern Iowa, and it was a great opportunity for him. Really didn't fault him for that. He wanted to go test the waters there, and it just didn't quite work out like he had hoped. And he reached back out to us, and thank goodness he did, because he's really been a blessing within our program and helped us have a lot of success. So just real thankful to have him here and all the things he does on and off the field. Obviously, we all know he's a great player, but outstanding student. He might have his doctorate here by the time he's out of here. He's been here, so he's been in college so long, but certainly proud of him. Kaim, maybe a little bit more of a traditional recruit, got him out of high school. I had a good friend of mine at his high school reach out to me because, quite honestly, we thought Kaim might have been a higher level player, so we didn't put a ton of time into him, and probably on me for that. But he was still out there late in the recruiting process, and a friend of mine was a track coach up there and had a good relationship with Kaim, and he just said, "Hey, this kid, he's pretty darn good, and he's not getting a whole lot right now." And Kaim's kind of a mama's boy, so I know he wanted to stay close to home. Ames is probably about 30 minutes away from Des Moines, and it's an easy drive for him to go see mom and mom to come see him. So I knew we had that one, in our favor when we were recruiting him. But he's been a very good player for us. He's played since he was a true freshman, played a lot of winning football here, and just real thankful that he's in our program. Again, another good student. Great example for our younger guys, and just real pleased that he's going into his fourth year, and maybe even a year after that. I kid him a lot, but again, just real proud of these two, and couldn't be more thankful that they're part of this program, and they kind of embody what Grandview football is all about. They're tough guys and competitive, and just real proud of them.
Yep. Well, thank you, Coach. Hand it over to that student athletes. Kaim, obviously a heck of a program you're a part of, an incredible season last year for the team. Talk about that experience and being able to play in the national championship game and just what all that meant to you and your teammates.
It was an awesome experience. In high school, my team never went to playoffs or anything, so we never made it that far. After coming to Grandview, all we have done is make it to playoffs, and then making it to the national championship, being in that environment, and just knowing you're playing for something so big with the brothers you've made throughout the season. It was just an incredible experience, and it was nerve-wracking at first, but me being the older guy and being a leader for a defense, I had to kind of step up and take that adversity that we saw throughout being in North Carolina, and it was just undescribable. It was just an amazing experience. Wish we could have won the game, but I wouldn't take that back. I think it's gonna make us a stronger team moving forward.
Yeah, John, same question for you. What was that feeling like, running onto the field in North Carolina and being there with your teammates playing in the national championship game?
Yeah, it was an awesome experience. I'd say I still have a little bit of a bad taste in my mouth from that game, but the good news is that this year is a new team, and we can't really focus on that anymore longer than we have. Coach always says that people will pat you on the back for making it there, um, but it's a totally new team this year, so we can't really focus on that right now.
Coaches, you get ready for August 8th and practices to begin. What do you hope to see from your team once camp opens?
No, just a renewed focus. And I don't anticipate anything different. I think we've got a lot of competitive kids in this program. We've been a pretty good program for a while now here at Grandview, and that's just been the expectation, just to improve a little bit more each day. And if everybody's doing that, the results at the end of the year are going to take care of themselves. But certainly excited. Anytime you have a quarterback coming back that's playing a lot of football for you, a fairly veteran defense. We're losing a few guys there. There's some confidence there in what you have coming back, and obviously health plays into things. And we dealt with quite a bit of injuries a year ago, which was probably a byproduct of playing in the spring before that. And I guess I don't know that for sure, but I've never been a part of a season where we did have so many injuries, and I never really felt like we were at our full capacity. Not that anybody is really late in the year, but it was, there was a stretch there in the middle of the year where we were really grinding through those games. And what I see it did, it helped us build depth for this year. A lot of guys that maybe not necessarily that they weren't ready to play, but they probably weren't the number one guy on the depth chart, and they will be this year. And I think they're just having that experience last year really helped them out. But again, expectations are always high here at Grandview, and nobody has higher expectations for this program than myself, our coaches, and our players. I'm sure there's a lot of people on the outside with the preseason rankings and things like that. Those are kind of neat to see, and but really. I know it's coach speak, but it really doesn't mean a thing at this point, because we do have a handful of returners back, but it's how these guys gel with the new guys that have to step up, and you just never know how that's going to go. And I'm confident that it'll go well based on what we have in this program. We've got a lot of good, great guys in this program, good coaches. We treat these guys right, and they respond. And, it really, I'm just excited to get going. I'm golfed out, I'm vacationed out, ready to get this thing going here. It always hits about this time of year where you're always thinking about it. But once it gets here, you're certainly real excited for, something new. And that's, what this is. It's a new season, it's a new team, and just kind of ready to get this thing going.
Yeah, and you'll kick off. It'll be the Hart North champ, the Hart South champ with Central Methodist. Talk about trying to start 1-0. Talk about that opportunity to play a caliber team like Central Methodist.
Yeah, I got a lot of respect for that program and what they've done in the last few years. Coach Callaway's really brought that program to a new level, and certainly got over the hump last year, because that South, I know, is awfully competitive, much like the North. And Central Meth was usually one of those teams towards the bottom, but now he's got them believing and playing at a high level, and they got that playoff experience. They're going to have that confidence coming in here that they can, that they can compete with anybody. And that doesn't make us special or anything like that, but our guys will they'll be expecting a dogfight, especially down at their place. It's an opener. I know it's going to be 1,000,000 degrees down there, just like it always is early in the year, and that's going to test what guys did over the summertime, and I certainly feel good about that. We had a number of guys, probably the most we've ever had in program history, somewhere in the 60s of guys that stuck around in the summertime, and so I think we'll be prepared for that part of it. But the rest of it is, just playing smart football and complementary football, doing the things we need to do to try and win a football game. But obviously that's in the back of my mind, but in the front of my mind is just getting this thing going and making sure we're trying to get better each day. And it really, that's the fun part of it for me, is just kind of that journey all the way through, all the little steps along the way. And, it's certainly not going to be far from my mind, because it's going to be here pretty soon. 24 days, we're playing a football game, and it's in a blink of an eye. We're going to be down in Missouri playing them in the opener. And I'm just, like I said, I'm more so looking forward to right now, just getting everybody back and getting this thing going.
Thank you, Coach. Back to student athletes, Johnny, as you put on that Grandview uniform and hop on the field on Saturdays, what pride does it take? What pride does it give you to put on that Grandview uniform and play each Saturday with your fellow teammates?
Yeah, it gives me tremendous pride. Grandview is, even though it's a program hasn't been around that long, it's a pretty storied program, history of winning here. So you really just don't want to let anybody down, not only your teammates, but the people that have came before. So yeah, it's an honor to go out there, and I think that's why I probably came back for a 6th year, just because of how good the program is. And it's really special just to go out there with these guys.
Kaim, same question for you. What does it mean to you to put on that Grandview uniform each Saturday and play for a program like Grandview?
It means a lot. Since I've been here, this has always been a winning program. The coaches, the coaching staff, the strength and conditioning coach, just the school itself is just a great place to be. They care about you. They do everything they can to help you out and make sure you're all good and you got everything you need. So me putting on that jersey on Saturday, just me giving back to them for being such great people, and then people who came before me. We have a lot of great players who've been through here, put their blood, sweat, and tears into that turf. So I feel like it's only fair that I do the same.
Awesome. Back to you, Johnny. What's your major, and what are some career aspirations you have as you move along in your career?
Yeah, so I already graduated with a marketing degree about a year ago actually, and I'm working on my master's right now, and also working for the family business, Adcraft Printwear. Quick little plug here. We're a custom merch and custom uniforms we do. We do all the Grandview apparel and football apparel. So kind of just doing that right now, and then kind of see what opportunities I'll have after this fall.
Thank you. How about Kaim? Same for you. Same question. What's your major, and what are some kind of career aspirations for you as well?
This spring I'll be graduating with a business management and a marketing degree. Career-wise, after football or after college football, I want to try my luck in playing at a higher level, whether it's a CFL, XFL, NFL. I want to play football as long as I can. I love the sport. I want to take it as far as I can go. And then regardless of what happens there, business-wise, I'll use my degree to hopefully start my own business, no matter what it is. I don't know right now. It really depends on what the market's asking for, but just want to be successful any way I can.
Coach, last question for you. We've asked every head coach in the conference the same thing, but first thing that comes to your mind, one word, one sentence, when you hear the words Hart football.
Competitive. There's just each year it just seems like it's gotten better and better since we've been in this league. And I know that's more than one word,
Okay.
but if you want me to expand on it, I will. But just a lot of respect. I tell you, the one thing that really stands out, and I know we've got a couple new coaches in the league right now, but just a bunch of coaches that you respect and the way they play the game. And very proud to say we're a part of this conference, and it's they've got a great footprint across NAI as far as I'm concerned, and just real thankful that we're a part of it, and proud.
Well, got you back there. Coach, thank you for that. Johnny, Kaim, Coach Woodley, really appreciate your time today. Thanks so much for being here. We're excited to see Grandview in the upcoming season, and best of luck to all of you this season.
Thank you.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Tyler.